Here with UFC light heavyweight Anthony Smith, who just fought Jon Jones at UFC 235 at T-Mobile Arena. And Anthony, obviously not the result that you were looking for, but how did you feel you represented yourself in this fight?
Oh, not well at all. There was a lot of things I was supposed to do that I didn't do. And I kept saying I wanted to force Jon to fight me, and I didn't do that. I let him fight his fight and do what he does best, and just sit back at range and be Jon Jones. And I don't know why. I don't have an answer for that. I just didn't pull the trigger and struggled through it. So that's how it is.
Do you think that happened throughout the entire course of the fight, or was there a moment where you were starting to do it and then for whatever reason you just deviated from it?
There was moments where I would start to do it and then it would just go away again. I don't know. Honestly, man, I just couldn't pull the trigger, and I can't figure out why. And again, I didn't fight. I didn't force Jon Jones to fight me. I let him nullify me. I don't feel like I went out there and Jon Jones just walked all over me. I don't feel like it was like that. I guess I have to watch it again. But he just nullified me, and I didn't pull the trigger.
In the first round, coming right out of the gate, what was your plan for Jon early?
To pressure him, and we had some stuff to deal with. His leg kicks and the head kicks and the oblique kicks and stuff like that, and really just get in his face and stay inside of his kick range. And he did a good job of keeping me on the outside.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know you're still trying to figure out exactly why you weren't able to stick to your game plan, but did you think it was him, or do you think it was just something in your mind that didn't click tonight?
Oh, for sure. I mean, he did a good job of not letting me do what I wanted to do. And I think it's part of that, and then part I just didn't. Sometimes you just got to throw it out the window and just let him go, and I didn't do that either.
I think it was after the third round where your coaches were saying, we need you, bite down on your mouthpiece, go out there and do it. What is it like to sit in front of your corner in that part of the fight, and it's Jon Jones out there, and they're saying, bite down your mouthpiece, and you got to make something happen? What is that like for you mentally?
It's frustrating because I know I let them down. I let my family down. Specifically, I let my family down. I left a long time. I could have done that off the couch, and I spent a lot of time preparing for. I mean, he didn't do anything that I wasn't expecting, and my coaches put a lot of time into me, and I'm just really disappointed in myself for letting everyone else down.
That illegal knee in the fourth round, how did it happen in your perspective of it, and how much did it hurt you?
I don't. I'd have to look at it again, honestly, but it was the knee and the kick were the two hardest shots that he landed the entire fight. And I don't know how it happened. It just, I know I was down because I was making sure that I wasn't coming up in a way that I was going to get caught with the knee. That's why I was stuck kind of like on my knees like that for so long. I didn't want to catch a knee on my way up. And honestly, I don't know if it was on purpose or it was an accident or he thought I was on my, that I wasn't grounded or whatever. But it was hard for sure.
Do you feel like it affected you the rest of the fight?
I don't know. I feel like if I say yeah, it's going to be an excuse, and I'm not here to make excuses. I'm just making sure that I'm here, not hiding from the media. But I honestly don't have a whole lot of answers until I watch it.
I mean, it doesn't sound like it, but does even a 10th% of your brain say, hey, if I roll over here, this is a disqualification. I win a title and set up a rematch. I can do that. He did hit me with an illegal shot. Did even a part of you think that?
Oh, I absolutely could have. But I don't think I'd be able to live with myself doing that because I know that I could have kept fighting, and I can't say how I feel and tell the fans and the media and everyone that's around how I really feel, and how I really feel is if there's time on the clock and I'm conscious, I'm still fighting. And I can't do that and then just take an easy win off of an illegal shot. I was still capable to fight. Was I 100% after that? Unlikely, but I'm not going out like that. I'm not winning titles like that. I want to win them.
So what's next for you after tonight?
Well, I'm definitely going home, and I'm gonna take some time off. I think I need a break. I think I've earned it at this point for sure. I keep saying that I need a break, but I'm definitely taking a break. And then whoever's next, I think that there was some things you can't take away from it that were positive, but not a whole lot. But I definitely think that there's no 205er walking the planet right now that's going to beat me. It's just not going to happen. I think that I'm right up there and I belong in there with Jon Jones. And whatever I need to do to get back to Jon Jones is what I'll do.
Last question, and it may be hard, given you just coming off of a disappointing result, but yeah, a lot happened over the last 13 months. You lost a fight to Thiago Santos in middleweight in February of last year, and then you go on this run, you knock out a couple champions, you fight arguably the greatest fighter of all time in Jon Jones. How do you feel about the last year of your career?
I mean, there's been its ups and its downs for sure. Tonight is definitely a down, a big one, and I'm really, really disappointed. But I just gotta get back on the horse, I suppose, and do it all over again.